I'm so sorry I told you a story.
We are in the Sorry Storytime series, and the story of the day, I feel like I've been asked this by friends or family who've heard this song a couple of times, like, what do you have to be sorry for? And I feel like for Storytime today, maybe I should talk about that. I didn't want this song to be super specific because it is a general apology for kind of anything one would feel bad about. I'm going to give you 5 things I feel sorry for. So the first, in the idea of ever having misrepresented myself. And that's the first apology that's tied distinctly to the second thing I'm sorry for, which is every time I doubted myself. And those 2 things go hand in hand in that the doubt that I've had for myself in one way or another, or the insecurity that I've had at so many intervals about who I am, really impacted how I wanted to represent myself. And so I kept creating these versions of me, trying to make myself palatable for others and molding myself into what I thought other people needed or wanted me to be. I kept trying to be anything other than who I was, or even really figuring out who I was. So my first apology is for doubting myself and not taking the time to get to know me. And then as a consequence, also, other apology is misrepresenting myself. And those 2 are the most serious. The third one would be for not doing this sooner, not putting music out sooner, not writing my mind, not getting it out there in a way that was like, this is so mine. And I wish I did this sooner. My fourth one is super silly in that, and it's also super sincere. One of the things that has been probably my Achilles heel in so many ways at various intervals in my life has been weight and the subject of weight and body image. So where that stems, and the thing I'm sorry to my poor metabolism for, is 10 plus years of eating basically nothing but French fries every single day. Because I did that. And I'm so sorry I did that. It set me up for a long journey of battling all the things. So, and I still love French fries, damn it. But, here we are. And then the 5th one would be, I'm sorry that I'm so long-winded sometimes. Like, I envy people who can just say it and it's clear and it's enough. And I feel like this compulsion to elaborate. So I'm sorry for my inability to self-edit. 5 sorries. Misrepresenting myself, doubting myself, eating French fries every day, not doing this sooner, and being unable to self-edit. There you go.